got that too low. I'm going to move it up a little bit. It's a mighty rough road from Lynchburg to Danville, and the line's on a 3-mile grade. It was on that grade and he lost his air brakes. You can see what a jump he made. He was going down that grade making 90 miles an hour. His whistle broke into a scream. He was found in the wreck with his hand on the throttle, scalded to death by the steam. Then a telegram come to Washington Station, and this is how it read. That brave engineer that run old 97 is lying in Danville dead. So now all you ladies, you better take a warning from this time on and learn. Never speak harsh words to your true loving husband. He may leave you and never return.
Uh-oh.
And if it works, it'll work. So everybody join in. Irene, good night.
Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
I hope it's not nightmares. Last Saturday
Night I have married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. Gonna take another stroll downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I have a great notion to jump into the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams.
Wonderful. Around the course of Alabama, his earthly race is over, and the curtains round him fall. We'll carry him home to victory on the Wabash Cannonball. Oh, listen to the jingle, the rumble, and the roar as she glides along the woodlands through the hills and by the shore. Hear the mighty rush of the engine, hear the lonesome hobo's call. We're traveling through the jungle on the Wabash. Comfort mine as she goes rolling by. All together now. Freight train, going so fast. Freight train, going so fast. Please don't tell what train I'm on, so they won't know where I've gone. So they won't know where I've gone. Very good. Casey Jones mounted to the cabin. Casey Jones with his orders in his hand. Casey Jones mounted to the cabin, and he took his final trip to the promised land. Welcome all you rounders if you want to hear the story about a brave engineer. Casey Jones was a rounder's name on a big eight-wheeler he won his fame. Well, the caller called Casey at 4:30. He kissed his wife at the station door, mounted to the cabin with his orders in his hand, and he took the final trip to the promised land. Here we go now. Casey Jones mounted to the cabin. Casey Jones with his orders in his hand. Casey Jones mounted to the cabin, and he took his final trip to the promised land. put in your water and shovel your coal. Put your head out the window, watch your drivers roll. I'll run her till she leaves the rails, 'cause I'm hours late with the Western mail. He looked at his watch and his watch was slow. He looked at the water and the water was low. He looked at the fireman and then he said, we're gonna reach Frisco, but we'll all be dead. Casey Jones down Frisco, price was moving on. Well, someday, baby, when you have your play, you're gonna want your daddy, but your daddy will say, keep moving on. You stay away too long. I'm through with you, too bad you're blue, but I'm moving on. Now here's a song I bet you never heard. I let a man work on my car till he grabbed a hold of the spark plug wire. He's moving on, he'll soon be gone. He turned it loose when he felt the juice. He's moving on.
That's a good one.
Not a shirt on my back, not a penny to my name. Lord, I can't go home this away, this away, this away, this away, this away. Lord, I can't go home this away. If you miss the train I'm on, you will know that I am gone. You can hear the whistle blow on a red mile. I forgot what key I was even in. Irene, I'll see you in my dreams. Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. Gonna take another stroll downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I have a great notion to jump into the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams. And I hope you don't have nightmares. Last Saturday night I got married. Me and my wife settled down. Now me and my wife are parted. I'm gonna take another stroll downtown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. Sometimes I live in the country. Sometimes I live in town. Sometimes I take a great notion to jump into the river and drown. Irene, good night. Irene, good night. Good night, Irene. Good night, Irene. I'll see you in my dreams. I'll see you in my dreams.